Gentlemen, you will permit me to put on my spectacles, for I have grown not only gray, but almost blind in the service of my country. Every post is honorable in which a man can serve his country. Having now finished the work assigned me, I retire from the great theater of action. To be prepared for war is one of the most effectual means of preserving peace. A people unused to restraint must be led, they will not be drove. The time is now near at hand which must probably determine whether Americans are to be freemen or slaves, whether they are to have any property they can call their own, whether their houses and farms are to be pillaged and destroyed, and themselves consigned to a state of wretchedness from which no human efforts will deliver them. The fate of unborn millions will now depend, under God, on the courage and conduct of this army. Our cruel and unrelenting enemy leaves us only the choice of brave resistance, or the most abject submission. We have, therefore, to resolve to conquer or die. My brave fellows, you have done all I asked you to do, and more than can be reasonably expected, but your country is at stake, your wives, your houses and all that you hold dear. You have worn yourselves out with fatigues and hardships, but we know not how to spare you. If you will consent to stay 1 month longer, you will render that service to the cause of liberty, and to your country, which you probably can never do under any other circumstances. Remember that it is the actions, and not the commission, that make the officer, and that there is more expected from him, than the title. By the all-powerful dispensations of Providence, I have been protected beyond all human probability and expectation, for I had 4 bullets through my coat, and 2 horses shot under me, yet escaped unhurt, although death was leveling my companions on every side. There is nothing so likely to produce peace as to be well prepared to meet an enemy. The right wing, where I stood, was exposed to and received all the enemy's fire. I heard the bullets whistle, and, believe me, there is something charming in the sound. Let us therefore animate and encourage each other, and show the whole world that a freeman, contending for liberty on his own ground, is superior to any slavish mercenary on earth. 3 things prompt men to a regular discharge of their duty in time of action: natural bravery, hope of reward, and fear of punishment. It may be laid down as a primary position, and the basis of our system, that every citizen who enjoys the protection of a free government, owes not only a proportion of his property, but even his personal services to the defiance of it, and consequently that the citizens of America, with a few legal and official exceptions, from 18 to 50 years of age should be born on the militia rolls, provided with uniform arms, and so far accustomed to the use of them, that the total strength of the country might be called forth at a short notice on any very interesting emergency. If we desire to avoid insult, we must be able to repel it. If we desire to secure peace, one of the most powerful instruments of our rising prosperity, it must be known, that we are at all times ready for war.